Thank you.
Mr. Kaufman?
How you doing? Certainly.
Before we start the press conference, just a quick reminder. You know the routine, most of you. If you want to ask a question, please raise your hand a little bit ahead of time. A, so that I can see you. More importantly, so that the ladies equipped with microphones can go up and down the aisle and give you the microphone. When you have the microphone, please stand up, introduce yourselves, ask your question, and sit down. Thank you very much.
Charlie was, I'm sure this sounds like the thing I'm supposed to say, but it's true, he was a really incredible director. I think he had, kind of from day one, had the right instincts about what to do with me, for sure. And he was serious about it. And he also had a great sense of humor.
And do you think you're playing him?
No, I was battling myself through that film. I was definitely not battling the spirit of Charlie. I was battling my own thing, you know. Charlie was assisting me through it. So if anything, Charlie was a friend, you know. And friends go through lots of things. And we went through lots of things together. But it wasn't to create the life of Charlie Kaufman. It was to create the life of Kate. And all the rest of the lives in the film. He was, I kind of could go to him with anything. I think he saw every side of myself while making this movie, which wasn't always pleasant. But he did, and he took it. And yeah, can't say enough about that. Yeah, and the screenplay is one of the best I've ever read. Easy.
We had a lot of stuff to do, and you know, a lot of like sort of effects and hundreds of actors and sets, but we just sort of, you know, did it. We just sort of walked through it. We just did it one step at a time, and it seemed to. I mean, there were certainly stressful moments, but I really like it. I really like, you know, working with people in that capacity. I really like working with actors. I really like talking about the kinds of things that you have to talk about when you're trying to understand a character. And I think that, you know, to sort of like get back to what we were talking about before, about it being a collaboration. The way I write is very much without kind of a goal. You know, I have something I'm interested in, and then I decide that I'm going to explore it. I don't know where the characters are going to go. I don't know what the movie is going to do, what the screenplay is going to do. And for me, that's a way to keep it alive, to sort of discover things, and in the process of writing it. And that makes it interesting for me. And it also makes it worthwhile for me. And I try to approach the directing in the same way. You know, we have the script, we have the actors, and we're trying to figure out what this is, you know, and we don't know what it is. And maybe towards what Phil said, it's kind of like you have to be open to what it's going to become, rather than have this thing that you're trying to get to, which is boring, and not in this case taking advantage. I mean, the thing that's different about writing than directing is that with directing, you've got all these people, all these creative people who are involved in this thing, who want to work and think, and to not take advantage of that is foolish and uninteresting. So, you know, with that in mind, it just becomes kind of like a thing to do, rather than, oh my God, you know, what is this big insurmountable task, you know?
For me, we had just a lot of laughs. And plus whatever everyone else.